Back to the William Street Veterans Memorial Coliseum Soldiers and Sailors Arena.
Last week there was a very interesting fight between Knuckles and Kermit took him by storm with ripping off all of those wax strips. Jinx, gotcha. I was talking with Kermit and he said it's clearly that Knuckles is used to being waxed. That's why it was so easy.
This is Matt. I'm here with Max, and today starts our quasi-finals.
That's right. Had a hard time getting everyone to sit down for this anticipated event, but we finally got everyone to sit.
DFL computers are selecting our fighters.
There are 4 matches in the quasi-finals. It could be any of these.
Who will be the next round of our toughest and most brutal DFL competitors?
Looks
Meg
like
has
it's
issues in the Booch.
Again, Meg has issues. Booch clearly better at a stable spin.
The Booch and Meg has issues. This should be some battle, Max. Let's take some calls. Let's talk about the fighters. And I think we have a poll.
That's right. There is a poll that's about to be activated this gosh darn second. And everyone is excited to vote on who they think should go. The link is at adultswim.com/DFL/poll. I often say polls by accident. But anyone can win this fight.
Email us at daytimefighting@gmail.com. Maybe you want to be in the audience of the Daytime Fighting League. Beautiful day here in Midtown Atlanta.
The poll has just been activated. At any minute, we will see our first vote. And we have a special feature here in the studio today.
Look who we found.
Let's have a look at the coveted thing we found.
Oh, look at that. Look at this guy. That's what they're fighting for. The Weasel Cup. Doesn't look like a cup. But that is a real weasel.
The weasel case.
Inside a real case.
A lantern.
Yeah. Oh, is it a lantern? Some sort of a weasel trophy.
The votes are coming in, and I love to watch these little bars move. Right now, it's a 60-40 split. People preferred the Booch at first. I've been watching this on my own computer, but now people are going for Mega's issues. She's coming up. Oh, but it's going back to the Booch. Wild style.
It's a live poll. I mean, the Booch is a big man.
It's even now. Exactly even.
Meg has issues is a tough young lady. She's faster than the Booch. He may be heavier. She may be speedier. Daytime Fighting. What's your name? Where are you calling from? Who do you like?
This is Ryan Queen. I'm from Texas, and, Meg has issues. Definitely has the upper hand in this fight.
How could you say such a thing? Why? Why? Why do you like Meg? Goodbye.
Very interesting. And it seems like it had an effect. It might have been brief, but if we check the poll, Mega's issues has just... Oh, no, never mind. Now she's gone down again. She was just at 53. I'm not lying.
The servers are overwhelmed with input. The phone lines are lighting up.
That's so many green buttons on this machine we've installed in the Soldiers and Sailors studio.
708-794-6386. We're live. The Booch is about moments away from taking on Meg Has Issues in the first of our quasi-final round of the Daytime Fighting League. Max, who do you like?
I like everyone. One of my favorite competitors actually has to have been Kermit, who joined me on video Skype chat today to talk about the previous fights. Do you want to see what he had to say?
Let's see what Kermit had to say about previous fights.
Hey guys, it's Kermit coming to you live from Skype here from Los Angeles, California.
Sorry,
to talk shit. Pretty interesting where they had the Blasian twins had to push each other in the fly swatters. I thought that was pretty intense. One of the Blasian twins, I think it was Blasian twin number 2, he actually ended up getting zapped at the point where he actually like put a mark on his skin and we were laughing about it. She's hot. Definitely. Yeah. Definitely in the pointy ears. Definitely gotta have the pointy ears. I feel like none of them actually looked like a mushroom, and I feel like that as components, me just speaking respectively, they don't know what the fuck a mushroom looks like. And I'm worried about them because like everybody knows what a mushroom looks like. I'm a half a meatball and I'm retarded, but I know what the fuck of what a mushroom looks like.
Wow. Thank you, Kermit. Let's take a look at the polls.
That's right. Look at this poll of Booch at 55-45, but that's a close race, right? Or is that not a close race?
I think it's close. My money's on the Booch. Let's go down to the ring. Our crowd is gathering. I think that they're ready for some action.
Oh, there's Murder One. He must be ready for this fight too.
I'm ready to find out what kind of fight they're going to be enduring.
American Eagle. And the match selector, a very complex algorithm that goes through all available fights that have been plugged in.
Many of which have been crossed out already. We've endured those already. What do we have?
Grayed out. We got a smiley face. We got a box. Oh!
Metamorphosis. Josh, explain to us what this could mean. Sure what Josh means.
Thumbs up, though. Well done. There we have Booch and Meg Has Issues. Easy to distinguish between the two, and it's funny, it's red v blue, kind of old video game colors for player 1 and player 2.
What are they doing there? They've got wings on. It looks like they're being wrapped in saran wrap, cellophane.
Got a feeling all of Booch's skin is going to look red by the end of this fight.
Let's check in with our athletes.
Stairs are a major sworn enemy to me because just for the fact that I'm one of those people that was like, thank God for the invention of the escalator. Going up a flight of stairs is just a massive pain for me, mostly because a lot of times when I have to get somewhere to where I'm going, especially when it's important, I have a lot of stuff I have to bring with me. Just having to carry it all up the stairs and your legs just killing you and draining you and destroy and just, it's just a wear and tear on your legs and knees and everything, and it just... I, for one, just cannot stand it. I'm constantly, and, having to go up. The only advantage going upstairs has given me is that it has given me great leg strength, but it comes at a massive price. And that massive price is having to lean against the wall every 5 minutes. So I for one, I look forward to the day when stairs are non-existent and escalators are everywhere.
Thank you, Booch.
I'm hoping that leg strength comes into play because I'd love to see him demonstrate that leg strength.
I'm trying to figure out how to embroider a saying completely in dicks. Like every single line of every letter would be made out of a penis. I think they're awesome. And it's just cool that we had these giant things running around the earth wreaking havoc, and we get to imagine everything we want about them. because we'll never know for sure.
Let's go to Murder One, breaking it down at ringside.
Metamorphosis. This one right here gets as strange as it is. Don't be a late bloomer. If I was in a situation like this, I would have to eat my way out of it. I would be so full of plastic that I could shit an action figure.
Next Murder.
I feel like Murder always says this one is as strange as they come. Every time, and I feel that loses impact if everything in his life is strange.
I tell you what, Max, we've one-upped it each time on this Daytime Fighting League, and we're about to do it again. It's time to meet our fighters. Here comes the Booch, and Meg has issues.
That's that guy. The stats for these fighters, if you remember them from their previous fights, Booch was medium size and weighed 216 pounds, allergic to pollen. Whereas Meg has issues, green lights in her face, ain't a disgrace. The stats coming up, she's 26 years old and a Pisces and about $150.
Give us a call, 708-794-6386. We're live.
We have a medic on site just in case anything goes wrong. We know last time Meg got in a little bit of trouble.
Meg bleeding heavily from the nose after the Sky Sub match went horribly wrong.
Booch is at 53, Meg at 47 in terms of votes. Interestingly enough, though, people in the chat seem to be more about Meg. People saying, I believe in you, Meg, baby. Some people say I'm rooting for Meg, even though I know Booch has this.
You can still see the gash on her nose from her last fight. She hasn't quite recovered. Dirty Wizard says Baby Cakes is going down, a reference to Brad Neely's show.
Yeah, Booch does look like a bit Flower Magic Cakes, but...
Some saying that Booch is wrapped a little bit more tightly than Meg. Daytime Fighting. What's your name? Where are you calling from? Who do you like?
Hey, this is Arthur from California. I'm calling because I love the Booch.
Why do you love the Booch?
Wrapped in saran. Well, we've seen him wrapped in saran wrap before, and he was very strong. And I think he'll maintain that edge.
He has a little bit more experience being wrapped up. The game quarter says Booch is strong but slow. Meg is weak but fast. What do you think?
I think that's true, but I think the Booch is going to be able to use his fat to break out of...
How do you mean?
Meaning Meg, she's fast, but I think if they have to exit the saran wrap, he's really going to have the pushing advantage.
They are going to have to exit the saran wrap, I suspect. We're about to find out. We're moments away.
Who do you think has this whole competition? Any predictions?
That's a tough question. I'll leave that to you, the experts, Murder One.
Murder One is the expert. I'm sure he knows. I'm sure he saw these guys just by the look in their eye.
54 on the Booch, 46 on Meg has issues. Wow.
PC Honky Boy says, I can't read that on the air. PC Honky Boy, how dare you?
Why'd you start reading it then?
Well, because I thought it was interesting, and then my brain caught up to my mouth.
Well, Meg does have an edge and a chip on her shoulder.
Daytime Fighting.
Thanks for taking my call.
Yeah.
Some people are saying Winky has it. I don't think Winky's in the running.
Straight. Daytime Fighting, what's your name? Where are you calling from?
John.
Who do you like?
Knoxville, the Gooch.
The Gooch. I'm betting you like the
Yep.
Booch.
What's that?
I'm betting you like the Booch, Gooch.
I do like the Booch. I apologize for that.
Tell me why.
Because this is America, and you can't spell America without the Booch, at least where I learned to spell.
Do they have this kind of fighting leagues in Knoxville, sir?
No, they don't. At least none that I'm aware of, but I'm sure under some overpasses there are these kind of fighting leagues.
Well, a lot of people writing in saying that Meg is going to use her speed to take out this big boy. What do you say to that?
I mean, speed doesn't help you very much when you're wrapped in saran wrap.
Max, what do you think?
Well, that's a very valid point. I wouldn't suggest anyone to ever be wrapped in saran wrap. I guess that's all I'd say. It doesn't sound fun.
The Booch has a sturdy lead, an 8% lead.
Well, I mean, like I said, this is America.
Yeah.
United States of Booch.
United States of Booch. Some people are calling it the United States of Booch. Thanks for calling, sir.
It's interesting,
You're welcome.
Victor is saying that Meg is smaller and she'll probably fit out. She could fit out, and he's bigger, so it might be tighter.
Daytime fighting. What's your name? Where are you calling from? Who do you like?
Hey, this is Steve from Kansas City, and I like the Booch.
Why do you like the Booch?
Well, I like him because he's round, but I'm worried about him.
What do you mean? You worried about his health,
Meg
his
has
stamina?
issues. Meg has issues. She's going to cause him to cheat. That's her special power.
Causes the opponent to cheat.
That's right. There's something about her that enrages the opponent.
Do you think that she cheated in her first match?
No, but she caused the Boogie to cheat. And there's something about her that
Which
caused
is
the Boogie
inherently
to cheat.
cheating, do you think? Is it cheating to cause your opponent to cheat?
That's a good question. But I'm worried about him. I'm pulling for him.
Pulling for the Booch. A lot of people pulling for the Booch.
People love the Booch. She's
Not
at
coming across in the
54%.
poll.
Not as big as last week. Kermit had a huge lead in the poll at 93% by the end of the day when I was going through it all, but,
Is that right?
Yeah.
I'll be damned.
Yeah.
They have to be sweaty. Thanks for the call.
All right, thank you.
Max, I think it's time to set this house on fire. What do you say?
Yeah, well, I mean, can't help it with this action that's out in the world. Time to let me call Priscilla. Maybe she's ready to start the fight.
There's the trophy. This is what they're fighting for. A little bit of pride and a little bit of treasure.
Let's check it out.
Fighters are being escorted into the ring. DFL staff, hoodie-wearing hipsters.
Hootie. Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Hootie and the Blowfish.
Crowd can't believe their eyes. The fighters look so peaceful. Hard to believe in just moments they'll be tearing this place apart.
Well, there's a lot of thinking that goes through one's head when you're being picked up by strange men while confined in plastic and rolled onto a stage.
Very uncomfortable, especially for the claustrophobic. Meg cannot be happy.
No. And we do know she has issues.
She may be allergic to plastic, hot-natured.
But maybe Booch will have tissues at the end of the fight after getting his butt beat.
You're going for it, Max. You're committing to Meg.
I'm committing for Meg because I spent some time with her after she won her fight, and I was down with what she was bringing to the table. If you've seen some of her artwork, she's got this little crocheted circle that says gay baby jail on it. Don't know what that means. Pretty funny, though.
All right, our fighters are being rolled to the center of the ring. Referee Priscilla standing by with her athletic socks. I think she's about ready to light this up.
There's a guy with a beanie.
Crowd is on their feet. Email us at daytimefighting@gmail.com if you want to be in this audience.
A lot of debates on the...
If Meg says porcupine, you gotta stop the match, because that just means she's freaking out. Okay? That's like her safe word. Okay.
Priscilla's ready with her pre-fight instructions.
Are you cold? Okay. First one to free themselves completely of the saran wrap and ring the bell will be the winner.
Lady.
Oh.
Fight.
Here we go, Max. Using teeth doesn't work for everyone. It works for Meg.
Murder One did say he wants to get a mouthful of plastic. That's how he would win. Now, the Booch is a little more unwrapped. You see the progress bar to butterfly hood.
Early advantage. Booch grabbing his ankles.
If the action's too scary, you're going to want to watch these progress bars. Wow, a big leap on Booch.
Meg reaching for her ankles, following the Booch's strategy.
She almost seems too delicate about it. And I don't mean that in a sexist way. Just literally right now, she's not taking it by storm.
Booch is a maniac. He's really tearing at it. What is going on here? The Booch. Look at this, Max. He's on his feet.
He's like 80% of the way there. Is he going to get it off?
His metamorphosis may be complete, Max.
Will this be a butterfly man? A butterfly Booch? A Boocherfly?
This is it, Max. Look at this.
Meg.
Meg. Sorry, Meg. Booch going in for a hug. Denied.
Pizza, baby!
See this replay, Max. Watch as he tears through that wrapper like a Snickers bar. Get down there. Talk to this guy.
Okay. Congratulations, Booch. How are you feeling at the end of this match?
I'm feeling like I can breathe again. I think me and Saran Wrap are getting better acquainted as this competition goes on.
Are you an only child?
No, I have one brother.
How's your relationship like with him?
It's a good relationship, you know, it's like any other, you know, brother-to-brother relationship, you know? Rocky as a child, but gets better with age.
Is he the older one or you the?
I'm the older one, represent.
Did you pick on him?
Absolutely. That's what every brother does. I've always had the philosophy, if you have a brother and you're never fighting from time to time, you're not real brothers, you don't get along.
What's the meanest thing you ever did?
Meanest thing I ever did to my brother. When I was younger, we had bunk beds. He was on the top, I was on the bottom. I got up, threw him right off the top bunk one time. It was like we were watching one too many wrestling matches and we treated the top bunk like it was the Royal Rumble and I threw him over the top. And sadly, both his feet touched the ground, along with the rest of them.
Wait, sadly his feet touched the ground?
It's a Royal Rumble joke.
Okay, well, can't wait to see what you do in the semifinals. And hopefully you win.
I do too, absolutely.
Booch Nation. There it is, people. Our first quasi-finalist, the Booch. Booch Nation. Represent.
Representing older brothers.
There's our bracket.
What's gonna change?
Tell you what's going to change is Meg has issues. Her little thing is going to fade to gray.
Lube Guy thinks it's gonna be Booch v. Foot in the finals.
Who's next week? Hero 121, Gideon, Foot, Kermit, Kebab, Blasian Twin 1?
It all depends on the things.
Yeah, it does.
Before we were going, you know, anything can happen. I love Kermit so much. I'd love to see his fight again.
Booch soundly defeating Meg has issues. Log in next week to find out who's going to win that. Sorry, Meg. More to come next week. Quasi's, march on. Thanks for watching Daytime Fighting League.